Plaintiff Amber Turner dated the defendant after she answered Amber's online ad, looking for companionship. Although the two of them didn't work out, they ended up becoming roommates, and Amber's suing her today for rent, a cable bill, and a trash fee. Defendant Tawana Davis says when she first met Amber, it was more of a friendship, and she soon realized that all Amber did was take. But she never gave. Tawana doesn't believe she owes Amber for anything.
Start with you.
Okay, well, in January of 2012, I put an ad on Craigslist saying that I wanted to meet someone and to have drinks. The defendant here, she answered, and we hit it off immediately.
I answered too, but she picked her.
About a week later, she invited me to her house. She was bragging about how she was such a good cook and how she was gonna cook me this good soul food dinner and bake me a nice 7-Up cake. You're a handsome man. I'm pretty sure you've had some ladies try to cook for you and cater to you before. So, you know, I'm excited. And
my wife cooks for me regularly, and she does.
I'm sure she does.
She's a great cook.
I'm sure she does. But so I get over there. Tawana has no groceries for the food that she's saying she was gonna cook. Hadn't even started, so I wound up having to take her to the grocery store to get everything that she claimed she was gonna cook. Okay, so I let that instinct go.
Did she cook it?
She cooked it, but you know,
she didn't tell you she would buy it too. She said she would.
Yes, she did. She said she was gonna buy it, and by the time I got off work, everything was gonna be cooked, and you know, everything was gonna be done for me.
But it was
when I
by
got
invitation.
There.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so the next week, I was having car trouble, so I called someone and I tell her about what was going on with my car troubles. She was claiming to be a mechanic. So I get over there and she's in her phone on YouTube. She's in her phone on YouTube trying to figure out how to fix the part on my car. So I wound up not letting her fix the parts on my car. So, you know, I didn't want to risk the chance of her breaking anything. So I let that incident go. I gave her one more chance. She was saying she was gonna take me out.
One more chance to do what?
To prove to me that she wasn't a liar, you know, which she was appearing to be.
All right.
So I give her another chance, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna wind it down you." So I'm like, "Okay, bet." It was raining that day, so my friend called me. She had got off work, and I went to stop and pick her up since her house was on the way to the restaurant. She gets in the car and Tawana immediately invites her to dinner with us. She was like, "Okay, I'm gonna pay for everything, don't worry about it." So we get to the restaurant and Tawana was like, "You don't have to order anything, I got it. You know, I'm gonna pay for everything. I know what to get, I come here all the time." So my friend, she's like impressed, like, "Okay, she ordering for you, she gonna get us, you know, a meal." Tawana wound up getting us an appetizer and two $3 drinks, and that was all we had the whole dinner. So I'm embarrassed at this point because you invited my friend along with me to make us share appetizers.
All right, you give me some background.
I want to start off by saying that some of the things that she had may say are very untrue.
A lie.
The wine and dine part, it was a friend gesture. When we initially met, it was on some friendship type stuff. She was right about the drinks and all of that, but at the same time, you know, you can kind of read a person, you know, when they're more of gimme versus, you know, giving.
I didn't ask you to take me out. You offered.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a giver. You're a taker.
You stayed at my house.
And I gave. You took.
You didn't give nothing. That's why we're here.
I didn't give nothing. For real, Amber? Let's get back to the point.
That's why we're here.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Go right ahead.
For the simple fact that I'm a person where I can kind of read people.
What'd you give? She said you misled her about the groceries.
Misled about what groceries? What groceries? I paid for everything, Your Honor. I invited her to my house. I'm sorry that I have 3 kids and my schedule kind of falls behind.
She did pay for the groceries?
Yes, I did.
But she told me.
And by invitation.
Okay, because she was.
Not a valid point.
The problem was she was too late. Gotcha.
See what I'm saying?
I got a baby that's
taker.
I understand. I'm just trying to understand the problem. Got it. Go ahead.
I mean,
what about the other incident? She said you told her you could fix cars, but you can't.
Is there a mechanic in the house? Anybody know about mechanic work? Anybody in here?
Just tell me what you want me to know.
If you're a mechanic, if you're familiar with any kind of car, any kind of mechanic does its research.
Are you
yes,
mechanic?
I am, Your Honor.
All right.
Any mechanic does their research on a car they don't understand. I mostly work on GM, old school stuff with carburetors, all that other kind of stuff. She had a Ford Taurus. Her Taurus has a clutch in the front. You have to have a clutch tool to take the fan off. She had none of that. She wanted me to get all that.
You told me you had the tool in your storage.
Ma'am, that's enough. What about this dinner? You took her and her friend out too?
Oh, yeah.
You only
Once I
bought
found out
drinks.
there were takers, I put on the takers list. Appetizer, 2 drinks, and you done. You're not getting nothing else out of me. I'm done.
I didn't
You
ask
as a
her to
man,
take me
you see a woman
anywhere.
that's all I'm going to get some lobster tails. I want to get. You shut that down and begin. All right, I see what kind of people you are.
Right.
Which
But
you don't
how
understand.
are you going to invite me out and my friend and give us $7 appetizers to share?
2 angry lovers.
No, sir. No,
We were never lovers.
No, let's get that correct.
And it was
once
whack,
I
so-
found
Hold
out.
on, you say you done
It was on
something
me.
2 times. Gotcha. 2
We was never
angry
lovers.
2-time lovers.
I'm not angry.
Never lovers.
I'm far from angry. I'm over it.
Never lovers at all.
Never. I can't say that.
I was
Just
a good
made
friend.
love
We agreed on
twice.
that.
Just made love twice.
No,
No, we didn't make love. What she liked to call it is smash. That's what
Had
we did.
sex twice.
Yes, we had sex twice.
What do you
That's
call
At
it.
it?
least you're admitting to
And
that.
then when she moved in, the first day she
All
moved in,
right.
she tried.
I got you.
And I shut it
That
down.
is a
I
lie.
And I shut it
That
down.
is a
It's
lie. Yes, it is a lie.
Okay.
Now, the rent you're suing for, ma'am, and the cable bill and the trash fee. Tell me about that.
Okay, so when she moved in, it was originally supposed to be 2 weeks.
When did she move in?
She moved in February the 5th. It was 5 days after I moved into this apartment. So it's supposed to be
Of 2000 and...
of 2013. It was supposed to be for 2 weeks. She was like, I'm gonna get my apartment, and once I get my apartment, then I'll be gone. 2 weeks passed. She wound up.
Was there an agreement on paying you for
No,
those
not
2
for
weeks?
Not for those 2 weeks. So another 2 weeks passed, and I said, okay, Tawana, you're gonna have to give me something, for this first month. The first 2 weeks was to help you and your sons out, and then,
What did you all agree on for that?
we agreed that she would pay me $250 for the first month that she was there. She was supposed to pay the $250 on the 1st of March. 1st of March. She wound up paying that late. So I told her that at this point, if you're gonna stay here any longer, that you would have to split the rent 3 ways with me and my
What was the
roommate.
agreement there?
The amount she was to pay that month was $420.
All right. And what about the cable bill
The
you're
cable
suing
bill,
for?
her portion was $83.
And trash fee, what's
Trash
that
fee,
about?
her sons took out the trash, and I guess the bag bust on the way to the trash can, and all the trash was left outside. The maintenance wound up having to pick it up. They found, a piece of mail in the trash with my name on it, and sent a fine to my door, saying that I owed $150 for leaving trash on the property.
All right, ma'am, what do you say to these things?
They're not true, Your Honor.
Okay.
Let's start off with the rent portion. I didn't stay the full month of May. Let's get that correct right now. I didn't stay the full month of May, so I don't owe
Ma'am,
for
talk
the full
to me.
month of May. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I'll tell you what you owe.
Okay, I don't owe. My initial date was to move out on the 13th, but I still had some things that were around the 20th, but I got all my things out on 20th, but I wasn't really there, Your Honor.
Okay. That
Second
doesn't
of
mean you
all,
don't owe.
okay, the cable bill, being that if you pay a cable bill, any portion of the bill, you should have regularly access. We didn't have cable where I was sleeping at.
And the trash fee.
Okay, let's get on that subject right quick. There was
you don't
a
mind.
total of, I have 3 boys, Your Honor, very respectful young men.
Did your children take the trash out and drop it?
I'm not too sure about that, Your Honor.
All right. And they were the ones who took it out regularly.
Yes, they took it out
Were
regularly.
they
yes,
the
Your Honor.
only ones that took it out?
Just about, yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to assume they did do it that time and that you are liable for that. Did you give 30-day notice before moving?
She knew when I was moving, yes, Your Honor.
You told her 30 days
Yes,
prior?
Your Honor, I did. I told her in the beginning, I said I might be moving out by April 12th.
You said might.
Might.
Okay,
but
that's
then
not
I went
notice
back and
that you
reiterated it to her and telling her that, hey, I still got some other things going on. My boys got this going on. I'm not going to be able to leave until then, but I will let you know.
What day did you let her know?
It was April, the last week of April.
And so therefore you are responsible for the entire month of rent. You are required
I wasn't
to
living there,
give
Your
30
Honor.
days.
I wasn't living there the
Then
entire month of May.
why did your sons take the trash out if you weren't living there?
I wasn't living there the entire month of May. She wants me
I
to pay for
understand,
May's
but
rent,
did you hear
Your
what
Honor.
I said? No, she don't want you to. I do. And
Yes,
I'm
Your
the
Honor.
judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
And as I said, unless you give 30-day notice that you're moving, you pay for that entire month. That's the law. All right, and the cable bill, she says she doesn't know that because she didn't watch it.
Okay, can I explain it? No, I'm going to explain what she's saying. Okay, she said she didn't watch the TV. Tawana was barely there, but her kids were. If they wasn't watching TV, then they were in the living room playing the PlayStation. On the internet, which is part of my Comcast bill.
Did they have a cable box in their room?
Yeah, whenever they wanted it.
No, in their room, in her bedroom.
No, they didn't have it. They alternated switching that out.
Did you have one in your bedroom?
Yes, I had one in my room.
So you had one in your bedroom, but she didn't.
They would switch it out, but they would switch it out because
I understand. No, we're talking about what you had versus what she had, and you all were paying equally.
Yes.
Ma'am, you should allow me to go ahead and continue because you were about to win that cable money, but now you're not. $420 for the rent, $150 for the trash. How much is that?
$570.
Have a good day. That's your judgment.
You're a liar. You know
I'm a liar? You're a liar. Are those pads? Are those pads? I think those pads. Guys, are those pads? Are those pads? I thought so. Excuse me. I don't need pads. I don't need pads.
And you wanted this. That's why you couldn't get none.
I wanted that. That's so flat. Oh my God. Oh my God, those are pads. Oh my God.
What are pads?
Oh my God.
All these are real and you know it.
She has
I have no. I wish I could pull this up, but nothing about this is pads.
You see a thong? It don't serve her no justice.
I don't wear a thong. I don't wear a thong because I don't need one, boo. I don't need one. And what do you wear?
I wear boy shorts and I don't need it.
You lie. That's all you do is lie.
You got
the cable bill, it'll be all right.
You got
but
your
I bet you I got my money.
You got everything you needed to move.
That's why.
Because you're broke. Because you're broke.
I'm going to a job as soon as I get away from here. Where are you going? To go stay with somebody else?
I got a body shop.
You're going to go stay with somebody else.
And a business.
Is it in your name?
In my name.
Your license.
Business license.
Where's your
corporation?
No, not at all.